You have reached your destination.
Yup. And here's the front. I've been studying this and looking at this and wondering about this and thinking about this. And I may start off with some easy stuff, that being removal of this. That's been, maybe not. Okay. It's removal of these two pieces, definitely. I'm going to leave these on for now. The inner portions of the fender, or whatever you want to call it. And because the back portion of this is actually pretty heavy, I'm thinking about just to start off things by taking my my plasma cutter and just zorching down here, just to get rid of the back portion that's so dang heavy, right? Not heavy, but it's a little bit ungainly. It's probably 35 or 40 pounds entire thing, or more. And as I had mentioned earlier, I'm likely to make my final cut about here down. So plasma cutter is free. I've got a decent compressor. Air pressure is free. And it would be a hell of a lot easier to start cutting things out than now than later. And honestly, I can foresee myself. No, I shouldn't. No. All right. So I don't know. I've got a couple things I got to think about. I'll definitely be taking off this currently vertical portion, because the thing I plan on putting up in front, another panel, doesn't have this. That's not how it mates up, so that will be tough. Yeah, I mean, one can see that this is not in bad shape. Certainly some service rust. Got a leaf there. um, and yeah. Oh, hey, look, we have that. That'll be handy. I'm gonna need that. Gotta remember not to throw that away. Well, anyway, I'm not gonna do anything tonight. I need to think this through and do measurements and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, got a few things I need to kind of mull around in my head. Yeah. Okay, here's what we're doing today. I am gonna cut off this piece and that piece, the up and down piece there, and I'm gonna pause and using this piece here, you can see how small it is in relation to my thumb. It's what, half an inch, I guess. I'm going to bend this into the same radius as this, and then I'm going to weld it underneath so that I have one structural stability. You can see how it's not bad, but with the what do you call it? With the ducting, the air intake cowling piece that would normally go here, there's a lot of rigidity. With it gone, it's not very rigid. So I'm going to put a piece of strengthening material in there, and once this actually gets put together, this entire piece is going to be closed off. Right? I'm going to weld another piece of metal in there, and I'll need something to weld it to. So, because I don't have a metal bender, all I have is my vise. I can go bit by bit by bit by bit. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do it the easier way, and instead I'm going to cut a whole bunch of relief cuts in this stuff until I have a nice bendable, pliable bit. And then I'll bend it into place. I will take it out, I will weld it so it's, again, structurally rigid, and then weld it in to the actual no-kidding pieces here. Okay, here's what I've done so far. You can see where I've done all these relief cuts. I was able to bend this box tubing, or rod, or whatever you want to call it, in such a way where it conforms to the natural curving of the front end of this MGA. I've also done a little bit of welding so that pieces aren't flopping against one another. And again, just some more structural stability, rigidity. What I'm going to do now is, well, let me back up. Using the curve in a couple of vice grips here, I have curved against the the curve of this this thing here. I need to do a little bit of adjusting here, right? But that's not tough. I'm then going to spot weld each of these areas here, and while it's on the car, and then I will take it off and do the other side, so that I've got a nice and structurally rigid piece, and then I will weld it to the under portion of this. This is done, and it's solid as a goddamn rock too. I welded closed all of the relief slits I'd done. See the discoloration in the metal, and ground down the welds. Let's see how it looks up against the body tub. Oh, that's not good. Son of a bitch, it worked. Fuck me. No, okay, I'm gonna hand bend it then. Okay, I'm done with the bar there. I've put it to the correct dimensions. I've also drilled some holes here so that once the bar is in, I'm gonna be able to weld it from, this is a plug weld basically, as well as directly to the piece of metal here from behind. And I've done the same thing over here. Okay, so that'll give it some extra adhesion, for lack of a better term, I would think, but it's a better and stronger weld. So I've got more places that these pieces are welded to. That's all. Not my best welds, but rock frickin' solid. God dang. I'll grind these down, and then I'm gonna call it a day, I think, at least for today. I think what I'm gonna do it.